Hello everyone. I just wanted to take this time to touch base with you about a couple things as we enter week number 2. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being so patient as I get everything uploaded onto Canvas. I did receive really late access, so I'm working through getting the modules prepared and cleaned up for you all. A couple things and updates and reminders. Module 2 is now up as long as your second set of assignments. The assignments are going to be exactly the same as they were last week. 1 discussion board and 1 reflection. One thing that I do want to remind you of is that as we're doing the discussion boards, make sure that you reply to at least 2 classmates. I know if you get it done early in the week, there's not as many posts. Maybe set a reminder to go back and check and say, hey, let me see if there's any other students that I could reply to. This is how we can engage with each other, as we don't really have the opportunity to do so in this type of classroom format. Another thing to remember is that our reflections are also due on Saturdays at 11:59. Last week, I did have a couple missing. If for whatever reason you still are learning to navigate the Canvas portal, please touch base with me. I also do have office hours every Tuesday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. They will be through Zoom, so if you have any questions to ask me, if you're having a hard time understanding how to get through the portal, I know sometimes as we're learning a new system, a new platform, I'm not sure if any of you have used this before, it could be really different. A lot of our course navigation can actually be found on our homepage. I tried to create quick links so that you can directly go to the assignments, directly go to the discussion boards or the modules. But if you have any questions or want to just kind of walk through everything together as we're navigating anything, or have any questions about the lecture, please connect with me on Tuesday at 6:30 to 8, or send me an email if you're not able to do that. One last thing that I wanted to touch on with you is this week's topic. It's going to focus on motivation and mindset, like I said in the announcement. We will reflect on the challenges and we're facing and how we can change our mindset when going through with that. As we enter college, we're going to be faced with a lot of challenges, new material. And I really want to focus on development and strategies and learning more on how we can be successful. We're going to be looking at ourselves a lot. And that's why I've introduced these weekly reflections, because we're really looking back on how we can change what's going on with us, setting those goals, and as we navigate that. Please, if you have any questions, please connect with me. I will plan to do more recordings as we work through this system and this portal. It's important for me to connect with you all in a way, especially through a different type of platform and a different type of learning that we are moving towards. So like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to connect with me. I am here to answer any questions. I'm very responsive with emails. I know sometimes professors don't always get back to students, but I do my best to check emails pretty frequently. So if you have any questions, you're having any issues accessing a document or anything like that, just send me a quick email and I'll probably respond to you within a couple of minutes, as long as I'm not busy. So lastly, I want to thank you for being here, being in my class. And I look forward to learning more about you, because it has been very exciting, even just through discussion boards, learning about all the different things that you're involved in, as well as what you're looking for in a career. This all helps me as I continue to build some of my lectures, and I might even change a couple just based on what some of you have already told me. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to learning more about you.